Dato Peter. Brother Peter.
Just call me brother.
Yeah,
Yes,
no,
brother, sister.
just a respect. I'm very thankful for you to be willing to be part of this book. You know, this book is called "You Can Be the Miracle," right? And I saw you from day one, from afar. Remember?
Right.
So my dear friend said, "Hey, this is Peter," and I saw you change. Amazing, amazing. And this book is talking about you can be the miracle, and I think she has been your miracle, right? And who worked through her? Jesus. But I also see you are the miracle for Kim and the people around you now. So you want to share with us?
Sure, Sister Evelyn, thank you for letting me talk. I love to talk, you know.
Yes. And you are very funny. I like to hear your joke. Yeah, just tell us.
I think I will start with the word miracle.
Yes.
Miracle.
Yes.
I'm now a Christian,
Yes.
a son of God, and I've realized a lot of things that I've not seen before. You know, I was blind to a lot of things until I came to Christ. My eyes were open, and everything opened before me. Suddenly, everything makes sense. Let me just tell about miracles. Not much people notice this, but those very close to me knows it. I have been struck by polio when I was very, very young. I could hardly walk, you know, until 5-6 years old. I just got up.
Since birth?
Yes.
Birth? Yeah.
Yes. Because at the time, I think birth, you know, I had high fever and there was no polio, you know, medicine, and you know, everything was a big mess. When I was 5 or 6 years old, I was able to struggle, but I just couldn't walk. You know, I was considered kind of a freak child, you know. So, and at the time, you know, I didn't realize who was God, you know. But God was already there.
Yes, always be.
God was really blessing me. You know, every day I got up. I tell myself I will not let my life, you know, be led like a cripple. I would want to be a normal person. And through the grace of God, you know, I was able to walk slowly. And eventually, you know, with more practice, walk fast. I could even run. I could even jump. I could even climb. Praise the Lord.
Praise the
You know, it was something that even a lot of other polio victims couldn't believe. They had to be on calipers, and be on crutches. You know. And you know, like anybody else, I finished my education. You know, I'm a second generation building contractor, and building contractor is a very tough life. And not to mention those projects in Singapore that were completed, which mostly are, you know, the housing development board, the low-cost housing. In Kuala Lumpur alone, you know, we complete about 90% of the high-rise, low-cost flats that you see in Malaysia. And at the time, the tallest building in Kuala Lumpur, the City Hall building, there was 35 stories high. I was able to run up and down those stairs.
What a miracle.
To
That
check
is a miracle.
on the project. That is a miracle.
That is a miracle.
That is a miracle. That miracle was given to me by God. And I did not realize it until I came to Christ. And that miracle is, and I'm glad I came to Christ. But I wouldn't recognize that miracle.
Yes, that's right.
I'll tell you, I come to Christ. I recognize that miracle. I felt so blessed. I keep on thanking the Lord every day. And now that, you know, at my age, I'm given the opportunity to feel love, to love God, love all my brothers and sisters in Christ. You know, I don't know, I just feel that This is a blessing which I had never recognized. And I've also seek for forgiveness for not appreciating or even recognizing the blessing that was bestowed on me.
You're very happy now that you do.
Yes, and
How
so
did you
this is
come-
miracle.
How did you come to Christ?
Oh, I came to Christ very, very strange way. You know, it's a,
I think it's miracle, it's not strange.
I came to Christ through my dear friend, Dato, you know, a wonderful
That is
lady I've
another
known for
miracle.
so long, you know, since she was 20 over years old actually. And it was just like, you know, when I met her, you know, last year in Bangalore, actually, you know, I was going through a tough time, you know. And she's kind of sensitive and said, hey, why don't you go to Alpha? And
Oh, she asked you to go out.
yeah,
That's what she...
and well, if I have the time, I can just slow and talk a little bit about, you know, my first experience by Alpha. You know.
Yes, please do. I think probably the listener might want to consider it will change their life. You can share.
Alpha was something that was very new to me. I didn't know what was Alpha. And Christ, God, never occurred to me. You know, when someone told me about Alpha, I said, what Alpha? So, you know, she reaches in the handbag, you know, to try and take up one Alpha leaflet. She, I got a leaflet here. I took up nothing. She said, oh, I don't have it. So I said, it shows that I know where to go. But no, there's no escape from Sumi. She
Oh, rather God is behind it.
Oh, God was pushing, either pushing her or pushing me.
Because I say miracles work in you through you to work through Sumin. You look.
Right, right,
God is not letting you out.
right.
And that's miracle.
Yeah.
And then
So she just said, give me a name card. She snapped a photo and sent it over to whoever. And said, you know, somehow other, you know, she had that authority in her voice. Whether, you know, there is God's authority, but I recognize it's authority, you know. It was authority, perhaps from God, but through her,
yes.
you know. She said, okay, no leaflet, but I've sent your name card over to Alpha. It's on the 8th floor of block 10. Somebody will be waiting for you. You make sure you go.
Oh, you make sure you go.
Wow.
That's an order.
So,
I think it's from God.
I would think so too. And you know, I've never been that disobedient before, you know. But somehow I was obedient on this command.
Wow.
It's another miracle.
I think God felt that He's been blessing you. It's time you look and recognize Him. Then you can bless others.
Well said, Sister
It's
Evelyn.
really-
Well said.
Yeah,
well
otherwise you
said.
don't recognize. How can you share this to the world? People need Him. You see that?
Right. Right, well said. Well said. Well, to cut the long story short, you know, I really went to Alpha the first night. And I was a bit amazed now. And this guy who first met me was Dan, you know. I thought, you know, what is this Alpha is a production studio, you know, or something, you know, this budding film star. What? Don't tell me I've got a film star and kind of a luck or something, you know. So okay, then I went up. Wow, more film star, you know. Mars looks like a film star. Actually, this kid looks like a film star. So wow, one bad.
What an exposure.
What experience? Then, when the worship songs start singing, it's the first time in my life I hear worship songs.
Wow.
First time in my life.
First time.
Yeah.
Never been to church.
I never been to church before.
Wow.
And when I heard the worship song, the first song I always remember, Amazing Grace. The first song I heard in Alpha the night. It just touched me. You know, I felt so emotionally gripped. I don't know. I mean, I listen to all kind of music, but the worship song hit me, and
Just touch you.
it just touches me right in. But then, being the naughty fella that I am, I don't believe that easily. I thought, hey, maybe I'm tired or something.
Stubborn, huh?
Stubborn mule. And okay, but interestingly, I find myself wanting to go this again the next
desire?
week. Yeah, that desire, right. And the second night I went there, Rachel, one of our sisters, in the cosmate, was saying, was saying that Vivian prayed for her, and at night she heard music the whole night long.
In the book.
Yeah, and the stories in my book. Anyway, when I start to doubt, even school, I think God wanted me to believe.
Yes.
And that night, I like Rachel, I heard the song Emmanuel playing the whole night in my brain. Praise the Lord.
He did that to you, and you doubted on someone.
Right. And from that on, attaining more of our sessions, my faith got deeper. For the first time in my life, I realized that there's more to life than the everyday things that I'm doing. One must have a faith to look up to.
Okay.
One must, have a belonging.
That's right.
I belong to God.
Praise the Lord.
And every time, when there are worship songs about how, we praise Jesus, how, we admire Jesus, I will raise up my hands in worship. Just automatically, the faith just got deeper and deeper. And I'm so glad that on the 26th of February this year,
I know.
I came to Christ.
Yeah.
Being touched by Christ.
Yes.
And before, I came to Christ. Of course, I will try and, like spread the word around. That look, come and see something good. Yeah. See something good for yourself.
Yes.
Yeah. Unfortunately, a lot in my generation has either expired or some are sinner, but those who are still sane, they don't believe me.
It's okay. But you keep sharing, You never know.
They say, you are Peter Kuah, come to Christ. Come to Christ already, you cannot be naughty, You only can chase cross, you cannot chase skirts,
That is the thing of the past.
Exactly.
But you are very blessed, Even before you know Jesus, I look at your life or what you told me, you are very blessed, really blessed. And that is why, when you read my book, you definitely will read the first chapter looking at this girl, totally lost. Living in the blessed life but couldn't see, exactly like Dato. Same as the situation, couldn't see until I was touched by God. I tell you, wow. That's why today I'm willing to share my story with the hesitated 8 years, because I want to tell people about what I did. But today, while writing this book, how many lives been touched? And I know your video going to touch lives. I really, really thank you. And it's really, I'm really thankful. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Evelyn, for allowing me to be part of your book.
It's not my book, God's book. Remember I told you, it's not my book. And I happen to walk the journey. You all come by, like Zumi, all of you read the story. And I happen to be someone who likes to tell story. And God just give that role to me. But as I started the role, how you all show up. You remember how you're now coming into the launch team? It's all by him. So this is our book, and maybe you want to say something that I think Sumi has kind of be the vessel that God lead you. Maybe you want to share a little bit. I saw you being a vessel for Kim, for people around you. You brought her to Christ, right? Because it's like God wants us to be like that, to be a miracle.
I think to me, it's more of a demonstration. A demonstration to those who are yet to believe. I always say this to my friends, to whoever are lost. Then look at me, I don't have any tertiary education, but somehow God has blessed me. God anointed me with engineering knowledge, design knowledge, architecture knowledge, project management knowledge, all the skills that enable me to complete multi-story buildings.
So powerful, right?
God is powerful, and I never really recognized. I'm very ashamed now looking back.
Never too late. You're so blessed. He's given a chance to love him.
Exactly.
You know
Praise
that.
the Lord.
You know when Sumin told me about the polio thing, I was like, huh? Since when? I didn't know. Nobody. I think a lot of people didn't know you had a polio thing.
Yes.
So can you imagine you live like a normal?
Yes,
That is
because of God's grace, because of God's blessings.
So much.
And like I said, I feel so shameful that
It's okay.
really.
I can give you just one word of sharing that. I always tell people there are 66 books in the Bible, right? I tell people you cannot get a non-Christian to read the Bible. You can be the 67th book. When people cannot look at the Bible, they look at your conduct and your life. That itself, they'll come to Christ.
Well said.
And that is where my transformation. And they all say I used to be domineering. I did a lot of things. I drive people, that kind of thing. When my son said, "Wow, mommy, you transform," and some people say, "What happened to her?" Then you become part of. You got to walk that talk. Let Jesus be magnified in you. And I saw that in you, Peter. I saw that. See how you day by day. And then to me, I always go, wow, we're so happy. We're so happy. Next, I saw Kim, and I know there are more coming. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I really pray that you will touch your friend. Let God allow. Maybe you want to share with the audience anything, a word of advice or something, a word of wisdom about, something to them.
From my experience, everybody is always busy with their own life.
Exactly. No time.
If they're not busy with their own life, they like to laze around. Whoever sit down, for even 5 minutes to think about, God,
The Creator.
the Creator,
Exactly.
until something happens.
Totally agree.
Yeah. So, what I would urge everybody, Christians, non-Christians, give yourself some time, allocate some time every day. Think of how blessed you are.
Amen.
Think of how you can serve God. Think of the sacrifice that Jesus died for us on the cross. And the more we think, the more faithful, the more we want to worship and honor our God.
And that is gratitude.
And that is
showing gratitude.
Right.
And the more you are blessed with,
Yes.
and you're definitely going to
Amen
bless
to
people
that.
around.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
Continue to have that joy, because I can see you. Hey, I said something like Mandarin 穷眉苦脸. The first time I said not much more, but
Yeah.
today I see you always smiling, cheerful, greeting people.
Right.
Keep that. And because I believe life will be transformed by you, will be inspired by you through God. And keep that, Dato.
Thank you, Amy. With blessings from God, blessing from all my brothers and sisters in Christ,
Yes.
I am confident that
Yes.
the road ahead is marvelous.
Amen.
Amen.
Praise the Lord. Thank
Praise
you
the
so
Lord.
much, really.
Thank
That's
you.
marvelous. Thank you.